right? And I always say there's about 3 typical results in every sales call, right? And I always say, what's the easiest result?
No.
Yeah. Why is it the easiest, DK?
You know you're no.
Yeah, a good no for the right reason, right? If I run a sales call and for whatever reason we're out of line with each other, money, right? Doesn't like my face, I don't know, doesn't like my presentation skills, doesn't like the company, the experience, something doesn't hit, right? How about this? Or if I make the decision that maybe they're not right for us, they can't pay us what we want, right? They're hard to deal with, I don't know, all those things. Then a no is okay. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it is. It is certainly one of the outcomes. The next outcome that flips with that is yes. And here's where expectations-wise also comes in. I don't know how to buy a filter from you. I don't know how to buy lab equipment, right? I don't know how to buy valves. I don't know how to buy those things. We make the assumption that our prospects do, right? But when I first met Jeremiah, I have no idea how to buy what you have. Do I have to put 30% down? Is there a PO involved? Can I pay monthly? I have no idea. And we take for granted the expectations of people know that, right? That's a big problem, by the way. If this ever happened to you where you showed up to an appointment with a contract and they were like, whoa, I didn't know I was going to sign anything today, right? That's because we're not hitting that expectation. So what yes means 3 steps out, I want to be able to convey to them almost right up front. Meaning if they want to buy from me, don't have to, but today if you'd like to, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3, just so you know, right? The earlier you can convey what doing business with you actually looks like and the steps that they need, if they stay with you through that process, every single meeting, the chances of them taking those steps gets higher and higher and higher. Does that make sense? And then finally, the last one is something called a clear next step. Let me give you a definition of what a clear next step is and what it is not, because this gets muddled. A clear next step is an in-the-calendar set meeting with agenda items and even possible outcomes discussed, right? So it's leaving that meeting or hanging up that phone call where you have a date on the calendar within probably 2 weeks, time is set, and agenda is set of what we're going to do. That's a clear next step. An unclear future is, Justin, this has been fantastic. You know what? Stop back in when you're in town again. That is an unclear future, right? Hey, why don't you email me some dates when you get back to the office, and we'll pick a day, right? Let me talk to my owner and get back to you on when we can get together. Those are unclear futures. That sends the salesperson, sends us back at the office doing what? Really hoping that goes in, right? And that cannot happen. If you get one of these 3 in every sales call, you're doing your job. That's how I look at it, right? I am not doing my job if I walk away without one of those 3. And by the way, this one is there. You've got to be comfortable with it. Just as comfortable as you are with these 2, right? And so I have to find a talk track that makes this comfortable enough for me to explain to people what the outcome is.